Okay. So, all right. So this is just a weekly recap. So it was the first week um of yeah, the first week of the month. I mean of the year. Happy New Year, guys. But nonetheless, this should be a relatively quick video. So let's go back. Here's one. We have whatever this is. I don't know what happened here. I think I just folded GC. Yeah, this was me like playing around, not playing around, but trying to understand gold. But it is what it is. And so serious trades, the 31st did pretty well, and I'll explain what I saw there. And then of course yesterday we landed at 2600, and that was one trade. It's pretty interesting. Average session duration, or it was 2 hours, which was pretty interesting. I mean 1 hour. And then I took another one for like 34 seconds. I think that one was a mistake. From 9:31 to 9:30. I don't even remember taking that one, if I'm being quite frank. And this one I'll explain why we see so many situations happening here. But yeah, and let's go here. All right, so these are the two trades that we saw. The 12/31st, which was New Year's Eve, right? Overnight. Right. Overnight, we hit London session highs and swept it before market even opened at 9:30. At 9:30 a.m. EST. Target was London session lows. London session lows and Asian session lows, right? And that's pretty much it. Let me see if minimize this. Full screen. Boom. Let's go ahead and launch. Oh, right here. Yeah. Well, the 31st. Yeah. So yeah, this was Asian session or London session high. London and Asian session high, if I'm not mistaken, 7 p.m. Yeah. Anyways, London session high was up here, and then of course, it tapped it again after it hit it, and from there I just saw London session lows was somewhere around here. 5:30. Yeah, and that was my target. That was full TP, and then equilibrium stayed somewhere right there. So halfway was through equilibrium, and then the other one was not. But what happened is that I got so much anxiety kicked in, and I just folded. It is what it is. But yeah, literally anxiety kick. Yeah. Equilibrium was right here, and then London session was like slightly below, and then from there I could have rode it all the way down, and then it kept riding down, and then it pumped back up. But whatever, broken structure to the downside over right here. But anyways, that was the play. And then yeah, one thing that I kept doing, got super emotional, kept getting in and out, which is why you have all of these little transactions that are happening, and I am not a fan of it. But it is what it is, and I've only been going with one contract just to build my confidence back again. But nonetheless, this is what this is about. This is all like me building my confidence based off of this 150K practice account. And let's go back here. This is the second, right? This was a gold trade, breakup structure to the downside, and notice that we were targeting different lows, previous lows. I'm sorry, previous hourly lows. And with that, breakup structure to the downside, and I just felt like we would be targeting those lows again. And fairly simple, after watching the chart pattern for a bit, I was able to get a total of 24.70 points on there, which is great, and actually hit my full TP there. Like I literally learned this new ICC concept and saw broken structure to the downside and rode that for a bit. First time trading gold, that's a lie. I traded gold before. And none bought, literally emotional. There's no emotions. I literally bought it and forgot it. Super emotional, got in, got out multiple times. I didn't like that at all. But yeah, these are the trade recap for the week. In terms of daily, I did have yeah, it did good, right? Like, yeah, we did what we needed to. Trading journal, weekly plan, keep, yep, 145 trades. Drawdown 1.5. Yeah, if you guys could see here, let's go back here. Scroll down. Right. Drawdown 589. Yeah, that was my target. As long as I don't draw down below that, we should be good. Possible weekly net. Yep, positive weekly net. Yep. No force trades. I didn't force anything. Capture at least 1 or 2 runners. Yep. Identified 3. But yep. Well, no, only found 1. Avoid. Yes, I did that. Review trends. Respect max loss. Yep. Did everything. And then one thing I need to review for this week, we did well. The last trade I took, I for sure let it run. Kept getting in on trades. I don't like that. Keeping the stop. What needs improving? Getting a stop. The fuck? An eye on liquidity. And also an eye on where stop loss are placed. It's better to be profitable than trying to reduce risk size. Yeah. Emotional. Kept buying or kept getting in and out of trades and trying, yeah, different style. It's not my emotion, bro. I can't do it. Needs to slow down on execution, being patient, to set up, do not compare myself to other people in their strategy. Yeah, I'm trading with a group of friends and they are doing something completely different in comparison to what I'm doing. Like, for example, that 14 trade setup, yeah, that is for sure their strategy. In comparison to me, I like to be, a sniper where I see a great opportunity, I'm sit there and I'm going with size. Even though this time around I didn't go in with size, but if I went in with size from here, this would have been at least 5x. So let me see. Boom. Yeah, that would have been a nice play, but it wasn't. So here's what it is. Cool. Market conditions super bearish in the past few days, even though I do see some breakup structure to the upside that's happening on Bitcoin, but it is what it is. Bitcoin maybe towards, it's going back up. It's going back up, but we'll see. Ride the waves and have multiple TPs and do not get cooked with emotions. That's for sure something I need to work on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty short, simple video. Oh, one thing I wanted to go over as well is what happened. So ES, I should have traded that, but I was trading gold. But nonetheless, right? Market open here, right? And this is the orb strategy where price either react in between it within the first 15 minutes. And then one thing some video on YouTube said, like, as long as, price, how can I say this? Wherever price goes is where it's going to stay, right? Oh, wait, 15 minutes. I did have it right. Boom. Yeah. Wherever price goes out, that's where it's going to stay for the rest of the day. And in here, right? Like, for example, price stayed outside of this range for the remainder of the day because that's what it is. Yes, it touched there a few times, but nonetheless, it is going to stay. So if price go up, it's going to continue going up. If price goes down, it's most likely going to continue go down. Most likely, not always, but most likely have a higher chance. Yeah. So what this is a trade I wanted to take, but I didn't do it because I was a vagina. But nonetheless, I think I was supposed to get in around right here. And this was, 2.59. And I guess right here. Yeah, but it would have played out. I just didn't do it and I walked away from my computer. But what's happening here? Yes. Yeah, overall, we did pretty good. Broke structure to the upside. Right here, swept liquidity on London sessions and Asian session highs. And then we dumped it down to the Asian session lows. And yeah, I could have wrote this shit all the way down, but it is what it is. Next time. But yeah, and then one thing I have to keep in mind too is like liquidity can be swept here like pretty quickly, like twice, and then that's it, and they'll sweep down. But also I have to keep in mind that price typically have a reaction after hitting EQ, so I for sure have to keep that in mind. But nonetheless, overall, I think it's a pretty solid day that day. Yeah, price was dump trucked down here, and that would have been great for me to catch, but it is what it is. Yeah, cool. And that's it. That stops the video, and yeah, thank you guys. I don't even know how to stop it. Cool.